In addition to fibroids, I had a cryptic pregnancy, but in this video, I will discuss how I survived an attack by someone that I was dating, and the incident took place on Saturday, July the 27th, 2019 at around midnight, almost Sunday. This guy name is Billy. He became like a possessed person, like he was voodooed. He had never attacked me before. Right here is a cross that I drew over by MacArthur Park in Little Rock, Arkansas. But this incident took place downtown near the parking garage, also known as a car deck. And that's Brother Joe's From His Throne Ministry. This is me and Billy eating pizza by MacArthur Park. While living in the Texarkana area of Hooks, Texas, my deaf daughter Maria was possessed, and she wrote on a piece of paper that someone was going to die on a Saturday because they blank God. This was a satanic attack caused by the devil, who do not want people to love one another, and or it was caused by a warlock or a Nigerian witch doctor. This incident happened on a Saturday night. It was almost midnight. Let me be clear. It was on July the 27th, 2019. My face and skin appeared dark because I was walking around during the hot summer months of 2019 here in Arkansas. Y'all, he strangled me, beat me, and stomped on my back. This is a picture of my back. The photo was took by Dewana Burks, a homeless woman. Billy did look silly on this picture. It was took on June 30th, 2019 at From His Throne Ministry, located in Little Rock, Arkansas, across from Sharks, Fish, and Chicken Restaurant. Now, Billy did have to go to court on September the 30th, 2019. I believe that was on a Monday at in Little Rock, Arkansas. And he was jailed on Roosevelt Road. He's out now. I had a better picture of Billy in court than this, but an entity deleted the photo. I did visit with Billy at the jail on Roosevelt Road. I prayed with him. I also signed up for jail ATM. I did put a little bit on his books, and we wrote letters to each other, but somehow we lost contact. And for my own safety, I decided not to communicate with Billy. This is me on the porch. This place is located near Gang Street. And that's a bag that I purchased near I won't say where it's located at, but it's near Roosevelt Road. I won't say specifically, but that blue and white bag, I purchased that. That's Rock Region Metro Transit. This is Billy on the bus, and I'm sitting across from him. He has one of my bags. This is when I was in transient or displaced. This is the porch. It looked like a dark nightclub or evening. Maybe it had rained. And this is some stuff, my flip-floppers and my bags on the porch. And it's maybe something to sleep on. This probably is a bench outside somewhere near the downtown area. I don't know why I filmed that shampoo. In 2019, while at River City Travel Center in the ladies' restroom, a dark-skinned black lady stole my sunglasses, and she also stole my vitamins that I had recently purchased from Kroger's. They had amino fatty acids. Also, while I was sitting on the church steps, as pictured here near MacArthur Park, she stopped by with a couple of guys and mocked me and said, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High. And she went, yeah. So y'all, anytime that you're out there and you're in transit, you're vulnerable. When you go to the restroom, take your stuff in there with you, because there are people that are coming there. They don't care if you're homeless. They'll reach in your bag and go through it and take your stuff. This is a picture of Billy on the porch. This is me holding a bag that I purchased near a place near Roosevelt Road. This is the porch. This is my bag. You all, I'm going to show a video that was took on June 30th. This is the hospital bed that I was in after the incident that happened on July 28th, 2019. This is a picture of a dark-skinned guy named Sherman that looks West African. He would be on the porch and he gave Billy a drink mixed with Gatorade, and Billy began to act crazy. Not sure where that was took at. Yeah, these are my bags as well. And the porch is located near this hotel that's closed down called Frederica. It's near Capitol Street, or on Capitol. Oh, that was some announcement at one of the homeless places. And I don't know the name of this place, but they make a great shepherd pie. I can't think of the name of it, but it's near our house in Little Rock. This is the porch. I'm going to show a video that was filmed on Sunday, June 30th, 2019. I had just got back from QUAPAW Church that is near Cash Saver Edwards and Walgreens on Main Street. You have to walk down to that church. Billy got back to the porch supernaturally fast before I did, and he did not go over to QUAPAW with me, but I saw him there. When I got back to the porch, all of my bags had been removed from the porch by Billy. He was acting strange. Here's that video. Today is Sunday, June 30th, 2019. I am in Little Rock, Arkansas, off of Gaines Street, here on the porch. And I just got back at about 15 to 20 minutes after 4 o'clock p.m. I've been over to Brother Joe's and over to the QUAPAW, and I left the QUAPAW, which is located right off of Main Street near WALGREENS. So I came back here to do a task, which I meant to do yesterday and today. When I come back, this luggage was not here. This big luggage right here was not here. I first spotted it on the back side of the business that's in that direction on the right. I had 2 bags that were stolen from that building over there, so I don't put any of my things there anymore. Someone had moved my property. I just come back from dragging it up here. Now, before I left, I took pictures of how I left the area. This bed is made out. I did not leave it like this. This blue spread right here was folded up amongst the covering. I did not leave it like this. Also, this is Billy's small black luggage and a duffel bag, which I brought both of these bags, but these are Billy's things. It appeared that either someone has stolen all of Billy's snacks, and or Billy has been here, because of what I see in a Ziploc bag that contains personal items like the soap and deodorant, etc. So either Billy drugged my things, came back from QUAPAW and drugged my things, my big bag here, my big luggage, and or someone has came and probed while I was out. So I'm about to find out. I'm about to go in the luggage. Keep in mind that this luggage, I want to show, I just want to film this for the record. I'm going to lay this luggage down to show, first of all, I'm downsized and I refuse to drag this luggage around. The person could not get very far dragging it around. The wheels are broke and busted. I'm going to bring the camera in closer. This luggage was purchased from Walmart less than 30 days ago. The whole luggage set. Both wheels are on the flat, at least 2 of the 4 wheels. That's 1, that's 2, and then these one back here is totally busted. Totally busted. 2 wheels that are flattened. And it is the same way for the other luggage as well. So I'm just making note of this for the record. Did you just get back, Billy? You didn't come back and make the bed up? This is your first time coming back? For real? Okay, I just got back myself not too long ago, and I did not, even though I zipped the bag up, I did not leave it like this. The first thing I noticed was that this big luggage was over there. Remember where I used to keep them other 2 bags before they got stolen? I just dragged this back up here. Someone had it way over there with them clothes that are right there. Those are not my clothes. Those are Marquita's or some other woman's clothes on top of the luggage, with the pink shoes on top of it. Your stuff is over here, and it appears that they didn't drag your luggage. You know, we got busted wheels. Our luggage is on the flat, although the luggage is 30 days, barely 30 days old from Walmart. You had food over here. So you hadn't come back and remove your food? You didn't throw it away?
I might have did. Ain't no lie to you. What you do? You say you fucking friends and shit, I'm gay. You go. You never do me. I ain't one never been gay. I got kids, motherfucker.
I didn't say that you were. I didn't even say anything like that. So what happened to your food? So no one vandalized our stuff? You threw your own food away and you moved my luggage?
Yeah, it's like that. Don't never touch me, motherfucker. Ain't no motherfucking gay.
I didn't say you were gay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So what you do with your cookies and stuff that you got? Those. So you've been here that fast? So you were the one that pulled my luggage off the porch?
But you was gone, how fast you ran. Shit, I put it right there, you know what I'm saying? I guess your friend come pick the shit up, you know what I'm saying? You never touch me like that, ain't no fact.
You thought I was gone? Didn't Marquita and them tell you that I was going back over here to the porch to try to get organized? I just got back. And I just had to go drag the luggage. I hadn't even gotten organized yet. Billy, why did you do this? What's wrong with you? I didn't call you gay or nothing. I didn't say anything like that. I went and told Marquita that I'm going back to where we camp out at. How did you get back over here so fast? Before I did. How did you get back over here before I did?
Sorry, baby. We're coming to an ending. Bad cop, good cop. And which one was it now? Here we go.
Billy? How'd you get ice water, and how'd you get back here faster than me? I left before you did from QUAPAW. How did you come up here and drag the luggage off the porch, and I just got back like at 15 minutes after 4? No, for real, Billy, that was not right what you did. That was wrong. That was wrong what you did. I didn't do anything to you. For you to come up here and, you know, drag the luggage like that, I'm thinking somebody has been through our stuff and vandalized it. So you are admitting that you done it?
You don't do your friends like that. Left.
Greetings, y'all, from Little Rock, Arkansas. I am at the Donahue Plaza parking, which runs right into Main Street. It's going to be East 7th and Main Street down there. And there's a DHS office, but it's not the official office where clients will go in and apply for different services and stuff. So but it's like an official office, like a headquarters, but not the office that you would go to. I'm just giving you a location. I'm downtown Little Rock, Arkansas on Main Street. There's a building that's boarded up right there that had a bakery. I was never familiar with that bakery anyways, whatever the name of it is, but right now I'm filming the Donahue Plaza parking. It is a parking garage. Right next to it is a place, I don't know if you can see it through the gate here, but there's a place or a church. It's a Presbyterian church that people in the transient community or homeless community oftentimes refer to as the stew pot. They used to cook a really good breakfast every Saturday morning. I'm talking about delicious grits with a signature flavor like you never seen. Bacon, eggs, sausage. They had orange juice. They had coffee with the cream and sugars and the works. They had some of everything, you all. So I'm just going to paint out the layout. So again, I'm downtown Main Street in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm in the 7th or 100 block of 7th Street, if that makes any sense. Somewhere up in this vicinity. Y'all, we're overcome by our testimony. In 2019, first let me say today's date. Today's date is May 1st, 2025. And it is about 8 minutes after 4 o'clock p.m. Y'all, in July of 2019, I don't think it was 2020, it was like July 2019, and the time was around the 20th, 8th of July, or it was the 20th something, I know that for a fact. On a Saturday night, evening, I was almost unalive by a guy that I was dating. His name is Billy, okay? And I don't know if he was a shapeshifter or if a witch doctor or an evil person was projecting their energy off on him, but he did a 360 on me. All right, so this parking garage right here, we have been up here plenty of times. He had never done this before. This guy, out of the middle of nowhere. See, my instinct told me, look, I was over by a law office using the hydrant, literally, because, you know, it was summertime, and I actually bathed with body wash and soap and washed my hair and everything. A lot of people in transit, the ones that want to smell clean, when they can't get to places like, you know, the local places, I won't say the name of them, that they have like places where you can drop in and take a shower. A lot of times they will go and you know, use the hydrants. Now those hydrants over by some law offices in this area have been turned off, shut. So anybody trying to go get a free bathe after hours, they won't be able to do that. They'll have to go to the local drop-in centers and shelters. So you all, anyways, I just kind of like, I wasn't mean to him, but I was just trying to be discreet when he was trying to like touch me when I was washing myself. And so I just didn't feel that it was the proper place for that, okay? So I didn't tell him that. I just kind of like pushed away and be like, maybe later, you know, something like that. Anyways, when we got up here, which we've been up here several times, there's a girl that used to be up here too. Several people used to come up here. But I had this funny gut feeling. I had on like I was dressed totally for summer, and I had the shoes that you just put your feet in, and like flip-floppers. So I had no gravity. But something just didn't feel right. The energy felt a little hazy to me. I believe I was like on floor, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 floors up. A lot of times homeless people will go up there and sleep. And anyways, to make a long story short, even though it's a parking garage, they'll put their sleeping bags up there, and they ain't got to worry about getting rained on unless they're right at the edge. You see, if they're at the edge, then they'll have to move their blankets back farther. So usually nobody bother with people, but that's not the only place that he slept at. He slept on a porch in different places, even behind the AT&T building. So But y'all, out of the middle of nowhere, he got real angry and he snapped and he flipped me over and he began hitting me so hard. The blows were so violent. And then he began strangling me. Y'all. And then I tried to reach when I knew he was gonna kill me. Y'all, I could barely reach with my hand where he was on his knees up here, like on the 4th, 5th floor, whatever. I started reaching for his private parts with my hands like this. I started reaching like this. I started trying to squeeze his private part while he was choking me to death. And when I did that, he loosened his grip. But then I ran to the edge. I said, help. Because I heard somebody like on the other side. They were talking. I said, help, help. I said, call the police. I said, Billy's trying to kill. I said, he's trying to kill me. You know, I could barely talk. And then, y'all, he had never done this before. And so anyways, he did a 360 on me. I mean, we have been in hotel rooms together. And we have, like, first I would not give him the time of the day. But this white girl named,
her name is Elizabeth.
Can I think of her? I haven't seen her in years now. But anyway, she was telling me that she met her guy while she homeless, like literally. And I was saying that, that I'm not really the homeless type, and that whatever I'm going through, it's just temporarily since I had relocated from Asheville. And she was saying, well, maybe I should get to know him or something. And I was like, well, and then anyways, went over to this place called Canvas where they have dinner and a movie, and they play music for the homeless people and stuff. And you can eat and stuff, like on a Wednesday night. It's on 7th Street. So anyways, we began to talk and, communicate with one another, even though some people claim that he's special. Who knows? But we really talked, Anyways, one day things went from one thing to another, and we became intimate, and it was like out of this world. Okay, I'm not going to upload this, and I may edit it, okay, but the chemistry was out of this world. Like,
please don't get the wrong idea about me.
But
I am
never
practicing
have
abstinence
anything to
at
do with
this
him
moment
because of what he's capable of. So I just want to share this with you all, that I'm here. I'm a living testimony. I thank God that I'm alive, and I just want to tell you that when my daughter was having her episodes, my hearing impaired daughter Maria Jackson, at the house in Hooks, Texas, her eyes was black, like she was possessed with a demon, a deaf and dumb devil, a jinn, and she was doing automated writing, and she wrote on a piece of paper that someone was going to die. I'm not going to say the word. She said specifically who was going to die, whether it be a he, she, mom, dad. The thing in her said somebody was going to, like perish on a Saturday. Her eyes was dark, and then she said, then she wrote, because it, something God, okay, that it's C, the letter C, and then God. And so, what are the odds that I almost died on a Saturday? I mean, like, was almost unalive, like the stuff you see in what they call it, twisted crimes, viral crimes, the stuff on TV1, the forensic stuff. Y'all almost became a statistics. So I recently came down this way, and I saw him. He's been released. He was put in Pulaski County Detention Facility, and then I went over there and visited him afterwards, and I prayed for him, because I'm confused, because this is not Billy, but I wouldn't trust him. But I did visit with him and prayed with him. But I stopped communicating with him afterwards. We wrote letters to each other and stuff, and then somebody even tried to send back one of my letters that I wrote to him. They didn't want him to receive the letter. So, but then I lost touch with him, and he was sent to Cummins prison. And but he's out now, and I saw him, and he tried to say something to me yesterday or day before yesterday. So we were over at the J place, and he was looking at me, making faces, but I wouldn't look at him. I was scared because I don't want him to hit me. He lost my trust and stuff. So anyways, I was scared. I was saying, Lord, no, no. I was saying it under my breath. I was like praying. And so anyways,
he's turned his back. He was like, all right. He turned his back and he said, I'm sorry. Things didn't work out between me, you, and the kids, or something like that. He's so silly, you know what I mean? That's what he said. But I can't have anything to do with him because, shoot. Let me go, y'all. There's a hornet here. So, anyways, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out. Let me get to my destination.